What's up, guys? I'm Dennis.
I'm Joe.
And I'm Brian.
And this is
Pulp Nonfiction.
And we're doing our first podcast.
Yeah.
Today we're discussing the Super Smash Bros. Direct, the greatest video to ever live!
Yes.
And you see, what we've done so far is that our good buddy Joe has taken every single note off of what's happened in the Direct.
Yeah, so I...
Yes, go on.
I'm just going to agree. Yeah, I have a list of notes right here, and we're going to go down them, and we're going to talk about,
everything.
What this means kind of for the thing.
Alright,
so,
first, the release date.
Yeah.
Now, Nintendo has surprised us.
The 3DS version is going to come out.
First. The 3DS version is going to come out first, and it's going to be released in the summer. I was expecting the fall. I'm pretty sure most of us were predicting the fall.
I didn't think either of them were going to come out as soon as the fall, actually.
Well, there you go. They surprised us, and not only that, it makes it a lot easier for people to be able to play it since most people are on vacation and stuff like that.
Yeah, definitely.
And the Wii U version's coming out in winter. Now,
no specified times yet.
Now here's the thing when it says winter. Winter can mean also not just December. It could also mean January or February.
Yeah, latest February. Yeah.
So, like, when they say winter, it scares me. Because it's like, does that mean I'm not going to be able to get it on Christmas, where I'm going to be able to play it to death?
Well, I mean, I think they'll release it in time for Christmas. I mean, this is a huge game. And,
it's only logical. But yeah, moving on to the next point, because we have a lot of these, we're going to have to rush through a lot of them.
Okay, so yeah, the next topic...
some technical aspects. So,
60 frames per second for the 3DS version.
Now, I'm not too sure, like, how this works, so
that is amazing. For 60 frames per second for the 3DS, that is, like, astonishing. That is
definitely.
Levels.
Now, Brawl was 60 frames a second, and, that's fine, but, I mean, or was that 30 frames? I don't remember.
No, it was 60.
It was 60,
Point is, you're going to get...
It's going to look amazing.
It's going to be just as good as Brawl ran offline, of course.
That's definitely good, because, for people like us who like to play it competitively, like, that's definitely something that, like, definitely needs to happen. But, speaking of competitively, one of the big things has to do with the stages, which actually goes to our next topic.
And it's got one quick thing. So this is going to be our quick transition to the differences. Now, same fighters. He wants to emphasize that, but there will be different stages. He did say that, but then they specify more with the different stages, which is awesome.
Yeah, and so I think personally, this is the only thing that's gonna like kind of incent people to buy the Wii U version. Because going back to our first topic, one of the things that concerns me is that there's a big difference between summer and winter. So, like...
There might be a lot of changes. Because...
when you think about it, there's graphics, there's stages, and then there's this one thing. In the 3DS, the stages only have 2 songs at most. Just like how Melee, there's some stages had 2 songs that you could do, like, with a certain, like, button combination. 3DS stages only have 2 songs.
Every single stage is going to be like that.
Yeah, whereas in the Wii U version, there's going to be like the same as how it was in Brawl, where you have like a huge selection. And going just really specific on the stages, one thing that I kind of picked up on is a lot of the 3DS stages are kind of like the Delfino Plaza stages, where it's like just spanning around a big area, like
moving around, like the Donkey Kong stage,
the Donkey Kong stage, or the that one stage in
Melee. Oh the Mario 64 stage.
Yeah.
Pokefloats, man, Pokefloats coming back probably.
Oh, no.
I love Pokefloats. But moving to our next topic.
But actually, before we say that, the other thing. No, but I mean like this Delfino Plaza, how it went to stop the different areas. Yeah. Like the Mario, like the Rainbow Road, the what's that one stage?
The Nintendo stage.
Not the Nintendo stage. Actually, I think it was the what was it called? The Pokemon stage.
Yeah.
Jubilife,
the Prism Tower.
Prism Tower.
Prism Tower, yeah.
And again.
Yeah. Those are pretty fun.
Yeah.
Okay, so moving on to the next topic, one of the big things that they showed off was...
bosses in stages!
Yeah, they showed off the Yellow Devil, and basically...
And a whole bunch of others,
Now, here's one thing I want to note. In the Mega Man trailer, he was at the end, but no one really acknowledged it. I'm like, no one's paying attention to the Yellow Devil that appeared right at the end.
Yeah, that always confused me, too. I thought it was like Adventure Mode or something, and obviously Yellow Devil is too obscure for his own character. So, but I'm really excited for what we're going to do now, because I feel like that's the best way to use those characters.
And I just want to touch note on the fact that...
No more Ridley! No more Ridley!
Shut up.
Yeah, Ridley was all...
Ridley
was all but confirmed.
Shut up. Okay. Hey, at least Mega Man got in.
No more Ridley!
I don't see any Majora's Mask or Crystal or
Crystal.
Marvel or Bowser Jr. Well,
I was gonna say Little Mac, if I remembered him.
Since we made that video, I also want Simon Belmont from Castlevania or Alucard.
Everybody wants him. So.
Yeah. Now, going quickly back to the topic. I like how the Yellow Devil works. It's like you work together to defeat him, there's always a way to go through it. Yeah. And then the last person gets like that final blow that's kind of like a smart bomb or something like that. Yeah. And it's really cool. I really like how
best possible way they could ever done
that. My only concern is that like, I'm worried about how this will affect like the competitive mode, so I hope you can turn it off, which ties into another thing later, but they never actually said outright that you can turn it off or not. So we'll talk about this more when we get to the whole Final Destination thing. Yeah.
But and really quick, just one final note. Yes, Ridley was.
No more Ridley!
He's a boss.
Ridley's
gone. Free Ridley.
He's a boss. I am very sad.
Yes, keep crying. Their tears are delicious. But yes, on to our next topic.
Alright, so let's move over to multiplayer.
Okay. Everyone knows that Brawl's multiplayer was crap.
It was crap. God. I mean, like they even said in the video, they were like, "Well, we can acknowledge that this came with some problems," and I'm like, "Yeah, no,
we made the worst possible online system.
No, really." So, but now we are given some new stuff for the 3DS.
For fun
for fun and for glory. Now, really quick. Knowing how well Kid Icarus Uprising worked for its online multiplayer,
that was a really good online.
They should not mess this up. Yeah. So. For competitive play, there's for fun online play. There's for fun and for glory.
For fun, it has items, and for glory, doesn't. In most simplistic.
For fun, it's pretty much self-explanatory. It's for fun, and your wins are counted. Your losses are not.
Yeah. So, all right. Yeah. And that's kind of like, to me, that's kind of like, well, people who just spend all their time playing, they're gonna rack up wins no matter what.
Yeah. And then for glory,
for glory.
Yes. For glory. You have, it's basically no items, and it's Final Destination. Now...
Fox only, no items, Final Destination.
Okay. Now, that's one thing we have to note, which goes on kind of to our next topic. Final Destination kind of takes over everything. Basically, there's going to be a Final Destination for every stage.
Yeah, I know for people like me and Dennis... specifically you too, Brian. But like me and Dennis, like we play Smash like pretty competitively. Yeah. Brian doesn't really play competitively.
Dr. Ganondorf.
Oh,
favorite character in the game. Worst character in the game.
You need to see Brian's Ganondorf. But anyway,
Wizard Punch.
It's pretty cool that you get to have Final Destination in all these other locations, so you get all the backgrounds.
I purposely don't see the point in it though, because it's like you're just putting another skin on top of it.
Yeah, and I'm also worried that this might take away like a little bit of like the coolness that is Final Destination. Which, speaking of which, real quick side note, did you guys see what Final Destination actually looked like?
Yeah, especially during like the Little Max section, which we'll get into later. It was so
like in between the sun and the earth, and it was like circling. Oh, that was awesome.
Yeah,
that was awesome.
Next point.
Wait, really quick. No more. Isn't that about Yoshi?
No. Our next topic is it has more to do with multiplayer. No more. You can't be anonymous anymore. So
you have to have a name for it.
So your name's it's gonna be like pretty much every other online game ever made.
Nintendo, they're really getting progressive.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So now that's
speaking of the multiplayer. There's a ranking system that they're implementing, but it's really interesting because like instead of being compared like how far away you are from being the best, now it is like how far you are away from the worst.
I kind of missed that part. I didn't really know that they mentioned
I'd hate to be like the worst guy in the game.
Yeah, like have like a Smash score of like 0.
It's probably gonna be like that one guy that never plays online. Then maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
Well, no. It would have to be the guy that plays the most online because he's losing every single match.
That's true. Yeah.
Although it's only counted if you play For Glory.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So now we're going on to the
items. We got some really cool items.
Now,
all right.
We're gonna talk about the older items first.
I'm real quick. I'm just gonna
list off.
Yeah, I'm just gonna list down these, and if you have anything to say about them, you just stop me. Okay. Does that sound good?
Yes.
Okay. So we got the beam sword,
which looks like a volcanic thing, which is awesome.
I was just about to say I love the new design for the beam sword because now it really has its own design. Because it's based off of the Mario fire block, and if you notice, each time he uses it, like it grows.
That's the wrong item.
That's the one that's actually called the fire bar.
Oh,
wrong item, Brian.
Although
we don't have to talk about that anymore.
The beam sword does that. The beam sword does that too.
Beam sword is pretty good.
So
okay, the motion sensor, nice new design, same purpose. Yeah. Moving on.
Got
pow block.
Pow block looked pretty cool.
So overpowered. Not gonna lie.
Beetle.
The beetle, oh my goodness.
From Skyward Sword.
The fire bar, which we already said a little bit about.
I'm sorry.
It basically it just gets weaker as you use it, but it's a pretty cool concept.
Yeah. We have the back shield, which
From Kid Icarus Uprising!
Can I say something about this real quick?
Yeah.
What was the item in Brawl that it reflected items back at you?
The Franklin badge?
Yeah, the Franklin badge. That was from Earthbound. So the fact that the Earthbound item has kind of been replaced by this other item.
Actually, no. I think the Franklin badge is back.
Yeah,
is it?
It is.
Yeah, it is.
Oh,
the Franklin badge and the Screw Attacks badge.
Okay, I didn't know that. Okay, never mind. We got the Bomb Chew, which is kind of cool.
Oh, yes. Now we're bringing in Legend of Zelda stuff for once. The original Legend of Zelda.
Maybe Majora's Mask still has a chance.
Well, the Skull Kid's in there.
Yeah, we're going to talk about that with the assist trophies. But
fairies!
Got the fairy bottle, which
fairies,
is obviously probably going to be a healing item.
Kid Icarus item, the Ore Club!
The Ore Club, yes. That looks like it shoots tornadoes in the similar to home run bat sort of.
Another Kid Icarus Uprising item, the X-Bomb!
The X-Bomb. Yeah, that's from Kid Icarus too, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Basically put, if you hit it...
It's an X-Bomb, it just fires everything.
Or Plus Bomb.
You can tell... you can pretty much tell how much of a fanboy Sakurai is for Kid Icarus.
Yeah. And me.
The Rocket Belt, which is from Pilot Wings, which is pretty cool.
I did not know it was from Pilot Wings. I thought it was from something else. Because from the one from Pilot Wings with Zord is completely different from that. Maybe it's from a different Pilot Wings that I haven't
and then we got the Steel Diver.
Which looks pretty cool.
Yeah.
It's a ship! A firing gunship!
It looks like the new ray gun.
I mean, one thing No, the ray gun's in it, though.
I guess they just got both, because
But, one thing, though, I wish the Steel Diver torpedo looked a little bit, bigger.
Yes, yeah. It really does kind of lack that punch that a submarine gun would have.
Alright, so now... There's a few that I'm missing, the baseball bat, but those are ones that, you guys already know about. Yeah, you already know
about.
Alright,
which are basically just new designs.
Moving on to one of the most important items.
The assist trophies!
So, once again, I'm just going to list them off and tell me if you hear anyone that's good. I also left out a few, because I only listed ones that were either new or pretty cool. So, we got the Skull Kid.
Okay, now, I need to say something.
Yeah?
I was really psyched to see what the heck Skull Kid was going to do. Now, maybe it's going to be a random feature, but he does the same thing that Palkia does, which we'll get into later. He just turns the screen upside down.
I'm so disappointed! He could bring down a moon! No, why
it's so bad. I mean, maybe it's going to be kind of like how Tingle worked, it was a random thing. Hopefully, but maybe. It's so bad.
So we got Mother Brain.
You Samus!
Which deconfirms Mother Brain. Sorry, Dennis. I know you were really looking forward to playing Mother Brain.
But but now I just want to correct something. Mother Brain, when she's in the case, she does not have that attack. She has that attack when she's in Super Metroid, when she's a super one.
Yeah, they got to give some of it.
Which I mean, kind of nitpicking, but oh well.
Okay, next point.
Midna.
Okay.
Pretty cool.
Okay. I mean, I guess she could have done something better, but I guess, oh well.
Yeah. Ashley, which is pretty cool.
Who the hell cares about Ashley?
WarioWare fans, Brian. we got an interesting one. Dark Samus.
Metroid!
Yeah, we actually got Dark Samus. I was surprised by this one, not gonna lie.
How does Dark Metroid crawl?
He reminds me of a lot of the custom Robo guy in Brawl.
Oh yeah.
But I am so excited because I love Metroid.
We got the Chain Chomp, which looks pretty cool.
Which honestly, now that I think about it, it's about time. Because Chain Chomp, the way I see it, he really does work as an assist trophy.
Yeah.
Very basic though.
Yeah, we got Isabelle, which is
my waifu,
which is just so adorable. She's just like a cute little dog.
I'm gonna punch her in the game, even if she's gonna assist me. I'm gonna punch her.
we got a Mega Man. Elec Man, yeah.
Which sorry to butt in, but hopefully that means we're gonna have more Mega Man bosses, because that's a really good concept for it. And I'd love to see more of them interacting in the game.
Yeah.
Like Toadman.
Definitely.
Now, the final one we're gonna mention.
This is the oddest one, I'd say.
The
Color TV Game 15!
Yeah.
It's freaking Pong!
You get to play Pong.
It's freaking Pong!
I love it! It's so stupid, it's awesome!
Wow.
Oh my god.
Alright, so moving on, we got
Pokeballs.
I didn't list them off this time.
But now, I want to quickly talk about this. The Master Balls.
Yeah.
Now we're actually implementing Master Balls into this, which is pretty sick because, now we've got these new stuff. This new way of getting a legendary Pokemon.
Uh-huh.
So,
I thought that's really cool, and I'm hoping that you can, if you want to, in the item menu, you can turn off just Pokeballs.
Yeah, they're
so that
two
you
separate
can
items.
only have Master Balls. That would be awesome.
Mm-hmm.
And then for Pokeballs, there's only one other thing I wanted to mention, because there's a little bit of history behind this. Meowth was once again an assist trophy, and you guys might not know.
Pokeball.
Yeah,
Pokeball.
Well, you know what I meant. Yeah, it was Pokeball. now the reason why I bring this up is because like, it's just kind of sad to me because Meowth was originally intended to be an actual character in the OG Smash Brothers, along with a few guys. And I don't know, it would have been really cool to play as him because he's like so unlikely. So I'm just kind of sad that that he's officially never going to be put in now.
Now I just want to briefly mention just some of the Pokemon that was mentioned. Arceus, overpowered as hell.
Oh, that is going to be ridiculous.
And if I'm just to say one thing, sadly, with Master Balls, that does greatly reduce the possibility of like a legendary Pokemon being in the game. Like because it would be a lot easier instead of making a brand new character, just having like them be a Master Ball. For instance, Mewtwo, who's technically a legendary.
Well, we don't know about Mewtwo's status yet. He's one of the big question marks right now.
But he still could be a character.
Now,
okay, so let's talk. Okay, so now we're gonna move on into the characters.
Actually, let me say one last thing.
Okay.
There was also Palkia being mentioned, but like I said, pretty much does what Skull Kid does, turns the screen upside down. Yeah. There's Eevee, who did like just a little tackle ability. Yeah. And there's a lot others that do pretty good abilities, but with Pokemon, it's just,
Yeah, and one other Pokemon that I noticed was Finnegan. Now, you saw Finnegan, but
you
didn't see...
Very interesting.
But you didn't see Froakie. Now, what could this mean?
Well, we didn't also see his chest pin either. But now,
all right, so...
Wait, one last thing I want to say, I forgot
one more thing about the... we'll just say it again if you you remember it. But moving on to the characters, we got 3 old characters confirmed.
Now, I just want to note about something.
4 old characters confirmed, I mean, sorry.
Now... Sakurai, you sneaky little bug. So first they talk about Samus, where she's showing off a new Smash, this final Smash, the Zero Laser.
Because you can actually change the direction, by the way.
Yeah, well, you actually could have done that before. You could have gone up and down with it.
I feel so stupid now.
You're welcome. Now, he's like, what, did you notice what happened? You see, Zero Suit Samus is not in the game anymore.
Why is Sakurai now British? In your voice. Alright,
so
anyway, so then he tricks us thinking that Zero Suit Samus is in the game. But then he does say, hey, we're just kidding. Zero Suit Samus is confirmed. And oh my god, does she look amazing.
Yeah, like, I gotta say, like, I think her design is, like, exponentially improved. I think she looks like a mech pilot now.
Oh, yeah.
Like, out of some anime, like Evangelion or something.
She looks nothing like a pilot of Evangelion. Do not mention Evangelion.
Let me dream, Brian.
Evangelion is garbage.
Which makes sense, because Samus is kind of a mech pilot if you think about it.
Because she does go all over space in her spaceship.
Yeah.
So now she's obviously Samus and
sorry, one big thing. No more dual characters.
Oh yes, that's another thing we
She's her own character entirely.
There are no shared characters. Basically, Zelda and Sheik, nope.
Ice Climbers is going to be a little bit weird if they're actually going to have them.
They probably will, but you never know.
Well, okay, so
Zero Suit Samus has been buffed up, and she's been given jet boots. Yeah. Now, I just want to touch on one thing. I've mentioned this to Joe and Brian before. If any of you have seen that internet video called Haloid, where it's basically like Samus versus Master Chief thing. That's the one instance where I've seen Samus use jet boots. So I'm thinking, did they take
Samus
it from
versus Master Chief? I might have actually seen that.
Yeah, basically, it's one time that I've seen a Zero Suit Samus use jet boots. So I'm thinking, did they take it from that?
Maybe, I don't know. That was a fan thing, but
yes, obviously they're going to steal this one random fan video that's found on the internet.
What's interesting to me is that they said that they were going to increase her strength. But the weird thing is
definitely going to increase her.
Brian. But the weird thing is, like, I know a bunch of people who actually prefer Zero Suit Samus. So people already think that she's pretty powerful.
Don't know why.
I'm really excited for Zero Suit Samus.
Yeah,
she's going to be awesome.
Next
one.
Going on, we got
Sheik's back.
Sheik is back. Really quick. Can I say something real quick?
Yeah.
He is my favorite character in the game.
Anyway.
I'm lying. He's my least favorite.
Really quick, I just wanted to touch on Zelda.
So, I really liked, hang on, real quick, can I just say something about Sheik?
Yeah.
Sheik is actually one of my favorite characters in Brawl and Melee.
He's a really good character.
She's one of my mains. So I was like, when they announced Zelda, but they didn't say Sheik, I was a little bit worried, but I'm really glad that they kept her. But what were you saying about Zelda?
I was going to say Zelda, so now because of the whole, like, non-dual characters, so now Zelda's new down B is, the Spirit Tracks Phantom Knight. Oh my goodness,
Who cares about Spirit Tracks?
I
thought it was a pretty cool attack, honestly.
But pretty
cool.
I'm going to rant on the villagers soon. You'll see.
All right, we'll save that for the end. After...
So back to Sheik. 2 new abilities. The burst grenade.
So that's her side B. So no more of the chain thing that she whips
which
around.
I kind of liked. But,
I thought that was cool, but I honestly don't find much use for it. So I think this will be better as long as you keep like the darts thing.
And now,
and then she's got like a crazy jump attack.
Bouncing
fish.
What kind of name is
it's
that?
It's like the Karate Kid. The bouncing
I hope
fish.
that was effective. That's all I'm gonna say.
All right. So
next character.
I'm just gonna talk about like some changes that they were talking about. And then we'll just
these are small things. We're not gonna have like too much discussion.
So Kirby, you can charge up his hammer, which is
cool.
a
lot like DDD's jet hammer, but now it's like with fire and whatnot.
Yeah. And also,
I just want to say, oh my gosh, that final smash!
Holy crap! Yeah, that final smash was
Kirby is the OPOG.
Yeah, I think that's like an interesting thing. Like they added like all the final smashes now are like pretty much indodgeable, or is that a
undodgeable?
Word? Undodgeable. They're all undodgeable, and I'm like, holy crap! This is truly like the final attack.
We're not gonna have Mario's stupid fire thing. Which
Mario's is super easy to dodge.
Super awesome Ultra Sword combo attack. Go!
All right, so
DDD.
Yeah, DDD throws Gordos.
No more Waddle Dees or Waddle Doo-Doos.
Wait. Waddle Dee confirmed?
No.
Waddle Dee confirmed. Oh, they didn't.
Watch it be like one of those crappy assist trophies.
No,
they got Knuckle Joe though. They got Knuckle Joe.
Knuckle Joe's
stupid.
They actually do have Isabelle though, that's one of them.
I actually am Knuckle Joe in real life.
Yes. Anyway,
Knuckles.
So yeah, DDD, and he's also a lot more expressive. Just want to note that.
That's good. I like that.
He has facial features.
Yeah, can we talk about the aesthetics for a little bit?
Oh yeah.
This is just my opinion, but I think it actually. One of the improvements is that it looks a lot like a comic book to me.
It has it. I like how it has its own.
It's really graphic.
It has its own designs like for the characters.
I really like it. It looks like straight out of like
characters like Link, Pit. Like they all have their own unique design that's only in this game.
Yeah, you know how like Brawl went for like the more like realistic look, and then Melee was kind of the cartoons.
Melee is like more realistic than Brawl.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, I think so.
All right. Didn't you see the initial trailer where like Mario's like overalls change?
Nope.
Yeah.
Well, whatever. I just think
actually really quick. Now, while we're talking about aesthetics, let me just say I absolutely love what they're doing with these trailers.
Oh,
they're making them the most over the top, amazing trailers. Now, I actually need to touch on this real quick. I read an article how like Sakurai was disappointed about what happened what happened with the whole like subspace emissary trail cutscenes because there was so much work put into it, but for such a lost cause because subspace emissary kind of like kind of failed, but in the end it was just lackluster. But what he's doing now, when it's going to mean the most, is in these trailers that are really really like
they're definitely like really. They're definitely like really awesome. And like I said, like they got that cool graphic, and it's like overpowered.
Oh my goodness! Oh, there's Pit. There's Mario. Oh my god!
Jumps into the pit.
Villagers overpowered, and Mega Man's. Oh my god! And
there's it's really cool.
Little Mac.
Oh, Little Mac. Oh, did you like that? His trailer was actually like literally like a comic book. Like at the beginning, like I just love that. Like
Little Mac, he's the punch out king. It's dark like a butterfly, sting like a bee. It's Little Mac, punch out. It's the name of the game. Oh, sorry.
I know me and Brian are comic fans, so that kind of resonates with us. And, but I just think it's like it's
just like one of my high school animes.
I just like how they're keeping it unique, and they're not just reusing Brawl's graphics.
All right, so back to the topic.
All right, so
now we're gonna talk about Lucario.
Yeah, they buffered his aura definitely.
So now the aura concept of him when he gets more damage, he's stronger. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger.
That definitely cements him as the noob character for all the noobs to play as.
So he's a lot more overpowered, but it also backlashes, which is pretty nice. And then there's what?
Sorry.
There's also the Mega Evolution now.
Actually, I want to talk about this for a second. Like this is weird because they never actually specified like what made that happen. Like I assume that it was like. If you get enough damage, then you transform. But it could also be the final smash. Like, they never really said,
I hope it's a final smash, because that would be too overpowered if it's something that just getting damage.
Like, maybe if it's, like, 150 damage.
Well, it would be a lot better than Lucario's final smash right now.
Yeah, and they also have the Mega Evolution for the for one of the other characters. We're gonna
we'll talk about it at the end.
We're gonna mention it later. But
so yeah, that's Lucario.
Moving on, we got Olimar.
He
has a standard order of Pikmin now. It's not just random like before.
And it can only hold 3 Pikmin.
It was actually never random. It was actually built off the where you pick them up. Fun little fact.
All right. Well, now it's
and then there's also his recovery, which is now the flying Pikmin.
I'm excited for it.
Now, I wonder if they're gonna implement the rock Pikmin, because I would actually like to see that. Like maybe for his down special, that'll be good.
Actually, I think they had him in there.
Really?
Like after the white, or it might have been purple. I don't remember.
All right. But, so now we're gonna talk about pits.
Yeah. They
no more gliding,
which is really good because we all know this one guy who like constantly abuses the gliding, and it's really annoying.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Oh my goodness.
No, don't.
Yeah.
Yeah. So then, but now he has that power of flight, which is more of a burst, which I kind of like more. So it's not as cheap.
So I definitely.
And then there's also like his implementing of like weapons from Kid Icarus Uprising, like the upper dash on the Guardian Orbitars. I hope they put in more.
All right. So
and then his final smash, the 3 Sacred Treasures.
Oh
I wanted the Great Sacred Treasure, but oh well.
Well, you know, next game, Dennis. Next game.
I wanted the Great.
Six confirmed.
Maybe an assist trophy.
Well, you never know. But
yes, you do know.
Like I said with
Kirby,
it looks pretty much like undodgeable. So you know.
Well, depending on which way they're facing.
Yeah.
So now we're going to talk about the newest confirmed. Well, another confirmed old character,
Yoshi. Now
he
this
stands up.
Who was left out in the original trailer,
and he was the only one of the original 8. So I was like, what? But like, I'm glad that he's in it because I mean, he's one of
Falcons.
Yeah.
We want a stupid lizard. He stands on its feet.
Yeah, I'm worried about Captain Ness and Jiggly.
Okay. Anyway,
yeah.
So Yoshi now stands up, much like how Bowser is. They now stand up. They got
that's good.
What do you call those things? Those things that fix your back.
Spines.
No.
Like a spinal implant, like Batman's thing in The Dark Knight Rises.
Oh God, don't even speak of that.
But yeah, and another thing they said was that they're gonna make him stronger, which is definitely odd because I know for like all of us, we can all pretty much agree Yoshi kind of sucks.
Well, I mean, there's always that one myth that whoever plays as Yoshi is secretly gay.
No, thank you.
But anyway, yeah, they said they were gonna make him stronger, so I'm interested in.
It's a myth. That's all I'm saying. It's proven.
Anyway, that's it.
I'm interested in seeing what they do. I'm interested in seeing how they're gonna make him stronger. But yeah, okay. So moving on.
That's it with the returning characters. Now to the new ones. Rosalina.
All right. So basically, what I have here is that Luma is basically Nana 2.0, and what I mean by that is you can like send Luma out and like also use attacks.
And then that's a pretty cool feature.
What I'm worried about is that like
does this way too complicated for me.
Like that looks like something that like only like pro Evo guys are going to be using. But I'm like another thing is like, well, does this mean that Rosalina is completely vulnerable during this time? I wasn't quite sure about that.
Yeah, we'll see how it works. And then some of her attacks, like the gravitational pull, which pretty much nullifies all projectiles. I kind of like that idea. I guess
that's pretty cool, but I kind of wish it was.
And then her recovery's okay, and then everything else is alright.
Yeah. She looks pretty.
Her final smash.
Yeah, I thought that was kind of curious.
Power Star.
This looks like very much
seems useless to me.
This looks like a
Power Star.
Like a kind of weaker than like the other final smashes they should.
Calm down.
There we go. Go on.
Anyway, okay, so
now onto a better newer character.
All right, so we got the man himself,
Little Man.
He's the Punch-Out King. Strike like a butterfly and fly like a bee. You're going down, punch out. It's the name of the game. Throwing it to
Okay, so anyway,
awesome ground.
Yeah, basically his deal is that he's awesome.
He sucks in air.
Yeah, he's got crap
he's
air
a fish.
Which I know for me and Dennis is kind of a killer.
Because we're more about air game, but you know, it's a nice concept.
I'm still curious about it because like it'll make me like think on like ground terms, so it'll make me
think
play
on
different.
Your feet.
So yeah.
So
it'll help me. So it'll like help me at least like learn to use different play styles. So that's always good to experience.
I just find that he is going to be a tank on the ground.
Oh, yeah, he's going to be my main.
A little tank. He's like a little demon. He's like a little firecracker.
All right, and now let's talk about one of probably one of the most weirdest things, and also an interesting things to add to a character.
Yeah,
his power meter.
Yeah, like in the initial trailer, that just they didn't really. It wasn't clear in the.
It's a one-hit KO.
Yeah, so it looked like he just
so OP. I love it.
It just looked like a charge-up attack that like you could just do at any whenever you charge it up, and everyone was like, "Holy crap!"
But it's actually like something that you actually get in time. Like it's you get damage or deal damage.
Yeah, it makes more sense this way, and and that's definitely going to be like if you're playing like a 4-player, and then like the Lil Mac guy gets the 2.0 sorry, I'm looking at different stuff. He gets the KO, and then like everyone's like, "Oh crap, get out of the way." So yeah, that's definitely like a cool like new like random aspect to throw in there. For his final smash, I wrote down here they call him Giga Mac, but I don't see they had the perfect opportunity to call him Big Mac. I mean,
there was probably going to be some copyright issues.
He eats a cheeseburger.
But you get McDonald's. You get the McDonald's advertisement. You sink the market in the West.
I think it's the other way around.
Come on, Nintendo.
I think Nintendo beat McDonald's to the whole. They're probably going to make a Giga Mac now.
I would eat that. I would eat a Giga Mac.
I would eat a human being.
And now,
so that was his final smash. Yes. Yeah.
And then his another interesting concept is some of the alternate costumes. There's going to be a wireframe Mac from the original Punch-Out.
I know that's what I'm going to be playing as.
Super Punch-Out.
I'm going to be playing as that one. Which I think this is... Can I say something about this real quick?
Yeah.
This is going to be interesting because, in Brawl, they only had like one or two like costumes that were like really cool, like Wario's alternate and then like Dark Link. So, if they're doing this though, that gives me hope that like they're actually gonna do like real cool costumes instead of just like different color palette swaps.
Yeah,
I hope they actually have like costumes. Like if you play like any other fighting game, like Injustice or Mortal Kombat, like the alternate costumes are actually different.
They're actually alternate costumes,
and
not just different colors.
Yeah, it wouldn't be that hard to implement them, would it? I mean, just different costumes.
All right, and now, oh god, the next character, the Villager. Let me talk for a second here. That pocket of his, it laughs at Link's infinite pockets. You know what? He's gonna take that giant phantom, put it in his pocket, and use it whenever he wants. Or you know what? Let's take Samus's fully charged beam, put it in the pocket, and then throw it at you. Or better yet, how about a fireball? Oh yeah, I'll put that in my pocket. It's not gonna burn me. I'll just throw it at someone.
Yeah.
Oh god.
What's crazy is that
I can't tell if you're angry or just really excited.
What's crazy is that they said that his pocket. It's weird because like most guys with that sort of move, it would be down B for reflect or parry.
It's his neutral.
I mean, it's his neutral, so that means it's a lot easier to press.
Yo, man, you go and you pick Kirby, you suck up Villager guy, and you use the pocket move to grab a move, and then you use it, but then Fox comes out and uses down B, reflects it back at you, but then you grab it again.
What's that? You want to shoot a missile at me? Oh no, wait, I'm just gonna put it in my pocket
and use it against you later. So I'm also wondering. So I assume you can only carry one thing at one time. Yeah.
Yeah, it's probably gonna be. But again, it's incredibly OP.
All right, so
and then some of it, just really quick, some of his also other attacks. There's the Lloyd rocket, which is pretty cool. A nice vertical recovery, horizontal recovery.
Yeah, that was really helpful. For
and then one of them I want to touch up. One really quick I want to say the balloon. The balloon.
I like that guy. Cool. I like that guy.
And then one thing. His plant, the tree ability, that's gonna be a weird one.
Like, yeah, I have no idea.
It's like 3 different animations. Like first it's planting it, and then there's chopping it down once, and chopping it down twice to actually get it.
I don't know if that's like one. I don't know if that's just like it's one really long animation, or you got to come back to it like multiple times.
I bet you have to like either. I guess you have to come back to
it. It could probably be like Snake's Mines. Maybe.
No, man. It's from like you use it like once, and then it's like a shield for you. So someone fires a projectile, but then
or you can cut it down and hit something.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. Like that one looks really weird. I'm probably not going to use that.
I'm going to use that.
And one more thing is his
Final Smash.
Yeah, Final Smash.
Pretty good.
Did you guys see that video online where it's like the terror music like in the background, and it's like and it's like slow motion.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Because you build the house on their corpse. You ever seen movie Monster House where the house comes to life and eats the little kids?
Yeah, I've seen movie Monster House.
It's like that. It's Monster House confirmed. Smash Brothers.
Except the house blows up and the body's down.
I don't like that movie.
And you gotta kill Tom Nook's kids. You gotta bury the evidence.
Anyway,
no witnesses.
Now on to the character that I predicted, or at least requested.
This is probably
Mega Man!
What took your request, Dennis?
Yep, they saw our video and they're like, well, Dennis wants it, gotta put it in.
Yeah, if Dennis doesn't get his Mega Man, we're gonna go bankrupt.
Alright, so there's not a lot of talk about here. They pretty much revealed his entire moveset
except for the air shooter, which it actually was revealed in there was in E3 they did like a demo battle between Sakurai and I guess was it his translator or was it someone else?
I think it was just like a random guy.
Basically put, it was him against Mega Man. It was shown like at the final few seconds where he just shot it really quick. So nice ability and then other than that it's pretty
I saw this his gallery online before the direct came out, and it was like they pretty much took all the moves and like analyzed what they would be. So I kind of knew already.
Yeah, we pretty much know his moveset.
So one more thing.
Oh my God! This guy is mad. They're bringing back Legends. They're bringing back Battle Network. They're bringing back X. They're bringing back classic Mega Man on the box art. Or maybe not that one, but
possibility for alternate skins.
Maybe, but you know what? Awesome. I don't care. I've got Battle Network. I've got Star Force. I've got X, and I've got Legends.
It's gonna be awesome. That's gonna be like
so much win.
I don't know if it's gonna be like effective, but it's gonna look pretty awesome.
Oh my God!
All right, so moving on to the last new character. That's already been confirmed. We got the Wii Fit trainers
because it's a male one too.
You can also play them, which also brings me back to that alternate costume theory that they're going to be maybe doing some more stuff with that.
Hopefully.
So yeah, that's pretty cool. They pretty much revealed 2 new moves: the deep breathing, which is down, I think.
Mm-hmm. And like, it wasn't like another move. It was like a charge up move, right?
Yeah. Yeah, it was the Sun Salute. That was the Sun Salute.
Nice projectile, and I'm kind of interested to see how that works. Oh, wait, what's that? You want to shoot this huge sun projectile at me? I'll just put it in my pocket.
Oh, dear. Okay, so moving on, we got there's another feature that they've added.
Customizable moves. Oh, my God. Okay, so here's what they gave examples of. They gave a giant Mario Fireball, a rapid-fire Mario Fireball, Pit's arrow going circular.
And a nut going circular.
Yep.
Yeah, and then what was another thing?
And the last one was Kirby sucking.
Ice breath.
Ice breath.
And honestly, Kirby's the most excited character that I have for customizable moves, and also Pit. If only because Kirby has a lot of moves that he can use, like for instance, Ice Breath, or he can use the Fire Breath, or Electricity, a whole bunch of stuff. Same thing with Pit, like he can have like multiple moves that are just like the different items in the game. And I think that's
like a triple arrow. Or something.
Yeah, They also said that this was strictly like only local or friend games online. So yeah, definitely, I think this is really
not competitive.
This is a really cool change.
Awesome.
But also, like, I think like if you want to play competitively with your friends, you should probably turn them off or have them at default. Mm-hmm. But I mean, that's just me. I mean, maybe they still made it like really balanced. But I kind of doubt that with such crazy movesets.
I'm gonna bet for like most of the stuff with Almar having like only 3 or him having like a static set set amount.
Like they.
I think that.
Yeah, that's probably. I wouldn't be surprised if you could like change the order of them, and that would be like a thing.
And then second to last thing we're gonna talk about.
The final game mode that they revealed, or the new
a new game mode they have now is Smash Run.
Yeah,
now
this is
taken straight out of Kirby Air Ride.
Yeah, this is
I love
the
and this is for 3DS only.
3DS only.
I love the concept of that one Kirby Air Ride game where it's like you got power ups and then you use those power ups to your to like a game or whatever. Now let me just say this. Awesome idea combines platforming. And it allows characters from multiple games to be in it, like Mega Man enemies.
They got lots of different
Subspace Emissary enemies, Kid Icarus enemies, Mario enemies. It's a great idea. I love it.
All right, and this is gonna be awesome. Like when I saw this, I was like, dude, this is such a cool like twist on like gameplay. Like, could you guys imagine like we all bring our 3DSs to like school or something, and then like while we're waiting for a game at the Smash Brothers, like we just like play around a Smash Run to like and like see how it turns out.
I absolutely love the idea.
Like that this is gonna be really awesome, and I'm really excited.
Alright, and then just like how in Kid Icarus Uprising they released they talked about the Light versus Dark. It was 3-on-3. You have a team health. Basically, you die, you decrease the health, and when it goes to 0, the last person to die becomes the angel. You gotta protect the guy, and you also gotta kill the enemy teams.
Yeah,
it was really inventive, and I liked it.
And that's the same thing here. Like they put like a twist on the like standard like battle, and that's really awesome.
I'm not even kidding. Like I much prefer Light versus Dark over the free for all mode.
Yeah, and like this is like the same, and like this is this is also interesting because this is a good like significant change from 3DS to Wii U, because I don't think this would work on Wii U.
It wouldn't.
Definitely not.
It wouldn't really work on Wii U. So
well, I mean, it could, but it wouldn't be that great.
It would be like exponentially less fun. So like I'm really glad that they're like. Because right now, it kind of looks like Wii U is, like, miles ahead of 3DS.
Yeah.
And that the 3DS's only real thing was, like, portability, and that was the only reason. Which is like, enough incentive.
Still an amazing feature.
That's like, enough incentive on its own for me, and different stages.
But now with this Direct, we've gotten a lot more variety. Now, there are weaknesses to the 3DS, like the only 2 songs per stage, or, like...
this and that,
but
the graphics style, like, the whole cell shading is kind of not as great as the HD, but it's still pretty good.
So, but I think we can pretty much say that we're all three of us were going to be getting both versions.
Yeah,
definitely.
Yeah, definitely. Because it'll be awesome. Especially since like 6 months or so in between.
So yeah, Smash Run, awesome idea. Now on to the final thing, the final trailer at the end. Throughout the entire video, when I was watching it, I was like, okay, come on, they need to release someone new.
They had to. Yeah,
they had to.
Okay, so personally watching the video, it's like, oh man. This just got real. They got Charizard. Oh, and who's that in the background? Oh, it's the guy. He's using magic. He's using telekinetic. Wait, could that be? Could that be?
Could that be Mewtwo?
Mewtwo?
Is that Mewtwo? Mewtwo!
No!
He has three fingers!
No!
He has three fingers!
Greninja!
Let me tell you. Okay.
I want Mewtwo!
Okay, so let me
Not the frog!
So the trailer itself, all the Pokemon coming down, that was awesome.
It was really good.
Charizard coming up, being his own character, just like in Project M.
Because like awesome. You said, no more dual characters.
Yeah. Awesome. So he flies up, he flies down with awesome music. Mario, Kirby, Link, Samus, and Olimar are like, alright, let's mess this guy up.
It was an amazing the graphics, it looked so great.
I just want to say, Pikmin fail.
Pikmin fail. Pikmin fail.
Okay, just one thing. Okay, so Charizard, first generation starter, final evolution, fire type.
One of the most popular Pokemon of all time.
Greninja, water type, final evolution starter. We have water. We have fire.
He's a freaking water ninja frog that can shoot water shurikens. Your argument is invalid.
No. If we have a water starter and a fire starter,
who would be the grass?
Who's the only other grass?
Sceptile.
Yes, Sceptile. Yeah, I bet he's gonna be in the game to finish off the trio, cause Pikmin and Pokemon and lizards and green.
I think this pretty much like these two announcements side by side that Charizard is his own guy and Greninja is his own guy. Like I think that pretty much is like the definitive. Like that's pretty much.
Nobody expect Greninja. It was.
I did.
Yeah, it totally came out of the blue.
You expect everything.
I do expect everything.
But what I was gonna say was that I think this pretty much all but deconfirms Squirtle and Ivysaur.
Well, kind of.
Yeah.
But so really quick finalizing the trailer. Oh my god, the whole Greninja. Like we're all thinking, oh my god, he has three fingers. Is it Mewtwo? Oh no, it's a water shuriken.
Yeah, at this point, it's pretty safe to say they have forgotten about Mewtwo. He's
I'm really worried about Mewtwo.
Best thing he's ever get, because no more dual characters, which is the only way they would have him, because Mewtwo X and Y. Best thing he's gonna get is like 2 Master Balls for X and Y versions. Mega Evolutions.
All right.
Anyway, so talking about the characters himself, Charizard.
Charizard looks great, just like
awesome. His final smash there's possibly a Mega Charizard X.
Yeah, we saw Mega Charizard
X.
Oh, sorry, Charizard Y. No one likes you.
Yeah, I mean that's true.
He looks way better than X. X looks way too edgy.
They used X in like the Origins anime, and they used it in like some other Pokemon anime.
And Y was left in the dust.
Yes. Y has been left in the dust.
I kind of like the design. It looked a lot like a dragon.
But I mean, then again, like
it looked like an actual dragon.
But then again, on the other hand, like Mewtwo X has pretty much been left in the dust, and it's all about Y because he looks more different.
And especially in the actual Pokemon show, it was
more about Y. So I mean, I think that's balanced. But yeah, he looks pretty.
Charizard, Greninja. Oh my god, I'm gonna main this guy.
He looks awesome. Like I'm not gonna lie. Like when I saw Greninja, I was like, "Huh, that's interesting. I wasn't expecting that."
Yo, he has substitute as a move. But Sakurai himself got substituted in the video.
He used it.
But then when
Sakurai, I want to capture him. He's a good piece of fighting type.
So yeah, I wasn't expecting Greninja, but when I saw how he plays, I was like, "Oh, this looks like really fun."
He's a normal type.
Yeah,
Smash Bros.
And then in the final seconds of the trail,
he's got the range. He's got the parade. He's got the double jumps.
He's got a slam dunk right in his face.
He's got the slam dunks.
The water shurikens.
The water shurikens. The water shurikens.
And then his final smash, that was like the final 3 seconds.
The final
reminds me a lot of like a Ninja Gaiden-esque kind of awesome attack.
Yeah,
I can't wait.
That was great. But my thing with that is that only going to hit one person? Because that
it could probably be like an Ike thing where it's like it looks like it can hit one person, but it can hit a wide range of people.
Yeah, that's cool, and that's another thing I want to mention. It looks like the final smashes they have a lot more of like their own cinematic type things, like Captain Falcon. Captain Falcon had like a short little
Mega Man.
Yeah, like Mega Man. Like how Captain Falcon had that short little movie where the guy falls on the track. Well, I think they're doing
and then he runs him over.
Yeah, I think they're doing that more. So that's definitely good because I like that thing. It's kind of makes it feel more like the Ultra moves and all the other fighting games.
And that pretty much covers everything from the Smash Direct.
Is there anything else that we want to talk about in the Direct before our conclusion?
That's pretty much it, I think.
Yeah, let's just say Nintendo. God, that was amazing.
You suck.
Take my money.
I love you.
Shut up and take my money.
Oh my goodness.
Make sure.
I'm gonna kidnap Sakurai.
Please.
I love that crazy guy.
Unless it's free, no downloadable content. I want a complete game. I want a complete game that's not gonna need some add-ons like Call of Duty. Like, we're gonna release this early, and then we'll give you just some add-ons. No, I want a complete game from day one.
You can buy Tingle DLC. You play as Tingle.
Unless it's like Sonic Lost World, where it doesn't need DLC.
It's Tingle.
And it
Tingle.
And
I like Tingle. Tingle.
Anyway,
as Sonic Lost World, where it didn't need DLC, but it added it. Weird DLC, but that's...
I mean, that's pretty much a video for another day, talking about DLC practices. That's a video for another day. But yeah, that's everything we've got to talk about for the Direct itself, yeah. Okay, so for our conclusion, I'm going to go around and I'm gonna ask everybody, so what is your favorite new character and or feature that's been announced so far?
I'm split between, like, the new character of Greninja or the new Smash Run. Those two are probably going to be definitely my favorite highlights of the video. Granted, the Mega Man Final Smash blew me off guard, threw out the roof, but I mean, that was just one moment, but again, it was awesome. But Greninja announced, oh my god, I loved Greninja in X and Y, and the Smash Run, I absolutely love it!
Yeah, I mean, like, what's your favorite, like, character that has been announced as a new character?
Definitely Zero Suit Samus. Definitely.
No, I mean, like, new character.
Oh, new character. Like from the other ones?
From all six.
Okay.
Villager, Mega Man.
Mega Man, I've already known his moveset, so it didn't come much of a surprise other than his Final Smash, but that's only one thing. I guess Little Mac, because now I know more about what he does, and now all of his cool movesets. I'm thinking about trying him out, seeing how he works. But other than that, I think as far as the new characters that were already announced, that would probably be like my my favorite that was talked about. But out of the older characters that were announced, Zero Suit Samus definitely. Oh my god, she's gonna be awesome. And yeah.
So is Little Mac your favorite new character overall?
No.
So who would that be? Mega Man?
But the thing is, I already knew Mega Man's moveset before, other than his Final Smash. And yes, that surprised me. But that was only one thing. Whereas Little Mac, we learned completely.
Other than stuff in the video. I mean, I just meant like overall.
Overall, Mega Man.
Overall, Mega Man.
Yeah.
Okay, Brian. So, what is your favorite new character announced? I mean like overall. That's what I meant. I should have clarified.
Punch out, Little Mac.
Punch out.
It stings like
Mike
a butter
Tyson.
It's like a big
Punch out.
Punch out. It's the name of the game. Get into the ring. Punch out. It's the name of the game.
Mike Tyson.
Step into the ring.
Mr. Dream.
Yo, Mike Tyson confirmed playable character. His Final Smash is he bites your ear.
We don't talk about that.
Joe.
Oh, snap. Did we just get political in here? Uh-oh.
Joe, what's your favorite?
Back to Smash Bros.
Joe, what's your favorite?
My favorite character, I'm honestly kind of torn. I really can't decide. As right now, like, Greninja looks, like, super awesome, because I just like ninja guys. I like Sheik. I like Greninja.
Sheik's my favorite character in the game. He's awesome.
But honestly, I gotta find out a little bit. I gotta find out a little bit more about Greninja. And the other one that I really like is Wii Fit Trainer, just because it looks so, like, bizarre and, like, ridiculous that it's just kind of like, huh? So it's like, that's going to be like...
What?
That's going to be, like, really fun to play. So I'd say right now, my favorite announced newcomer would... I'm probably going to have to go with Greninja. Just because
now, I want to just say something really quick. At first, when it's from E3, I was going to say, oh my god, Mega Man, oh my god, it's all about Mega Man. But since Greninja... Now I wanted to take that back. I'm actually kind of torn between Mega Man and Greninja. Because, well, maybe more towards Greninja, because Greninja seems to be more of a physical fighter, which is something I like to do. I like to get up in people's faces in games. That's why Pyro's kind of one of probably my current favorite in TF2.
Engineers were upset if that game didn't go to crap.
Anyway, so yeah, Greninja.
Blame you, Cat.
And then Mega Man, definitely a really, really, really close second.
Alright, so I think that's pretty much everything for this semi-podcast.
One last thing. This is my own fan theory, so everybody put on your tinfoil cap, because it's conspiracy time. If you watch the video, okay, Waluigi, when they're showing all the different characters for assist trophies, they'll have a different emblem for them, except for some characters. You see, Waluigi, he does have an emblem. and it's a W. And I thought, hey, if they were going to include Wario, why not just make that an M?
I think it may
because Wario is confirmed!
I think Wario may be confirmed, also because of the Ashley trophy.
Yeah. All right,
so I think that's it. So
Mario confirmed 2015 Tour Funny Poison.
I'm Dennis.
I'm Joe.
And I'm the crazy one.
And this has been a Pulp Nonfiction podcast of one of the best Nintendo videos ever made.
Woo!
Signing off. See you guys later.
Punch out.